Hello, my name's Rod Dean and I'm the head teacher of St Peter's Bratton. St Peter's Bratton is a primary school with 420 pupils on the northern fringe of Telford, Shropshire. ICT has provided an increasingly important tool for learning for us over many years. During the past 4 years, with parental support, we've been able to provide 240 children in Key Stage 2 with a netbook for use in school and of course home. This has helped us to genuinely embed ICT into our daily teaching and learning. The examples you see may not be remarkable in themselves, but I hope give you an overview of how important a learning tool they've become for children and demonstrate the ease and impact they've had for research, information gathering and processing, problem solving and presenting their learning. Any place, any time.
We've moved from standalone machines where ICT was seen as a discrete subject and had limited impact on learning to a learning environment where ICT is at the heart. We have a range of devices such as netbooks, laptops, cameras, iPads, iPod Touch and Macs, enough for each child in our school of 420 to have a device each. We've utilised iPod Touches and iPads both as teaching tools and learning tools. Each child in Key Stage 2 has their own ICT device for school learning and home learning, where parents and children continue the learning journey at home. We feel we need to prepare the children for the world beyond education by using ICT to immerse children and enhance all areas of learning. In our school, learning is contextualised and fun, and we recognise that in a technology-rich world it is essential that ICT is fully immersed in all we do, and it is.
In reception, we try to encourage the children to be independent when using ICT. For example, we like them to go to the listening station. They would choose the listening station, they would choose their own CD, and then they would operate the buttons to play that CD by themselves. During child-initiated sessions, we like the children to make their own decisions. For example, they may choose to go to the B-bots. They would then have to find the B-bots, remove them from the station that they're in, and then control the B-bots. All of these things are readily accessible for the children, including the computers that we have. We like the children to select the ICT resources for themselves and choose their activities and organise their activities and be independent.
We like to give children a real purpose for their ICT work, so the school PTA committee sent the Year 1-2 children a letter to ask them to produce something for the summer fete. The children decided they'd like to make gift tags and greetings cards using images taken with digital cameras and then manipulated using photo editing software. These cards looked very professional and the parents liked buying them, and it was a great success. The children get opportunities in Year 1-2 to develop a range of feelings through the art of media. Recently, we used a programme for children to look at the work of Rousseau from the British Museum and then replicate his work on some software on the internet, which gave them the chance to place tigers in a jungle scenario just like his original work.
I like on the computer going on to phonics play because it teaches me new spellings. And I like going on the computer because I can go on fireworks pictures on Purple Mash and it's very good. I like it when Miss Robert lets me go on the computer and goes on maths games. And I like it when I can do, and I like it when it helps me with maths and numbers, and it's very fun.
For us, technology has to be instantly accessible. During the school day it's used at several points. Sometimes it's planned, sometimes it's unplanned and spontaneous because the children want to use it. Having the netbooks and the iPads at their fingertips means that we can really prepare children for the real world. It encourages self-directed learning. Children often go over and above what they've learnt in school and go on at home to do further work, which they then bring back and we share as a class.
I enjoy going on my netbook because I can work on stuff at home and do extra homework on it, and you can do whatever you like on it when you go home, and also you can use it at home and at school because if you use it at home it means you can have more time on it and you can play on it, and I sometimes do extra homework on there so that I can come in and show Mrs Williams and Mrs Martin, and they sometimes let me show it to the class.
In Year 5 and 6 it's really important that children have choice in what they're using. It's no longer about teaching them the skills, it's about them using their skills to make informed choices which will in turn enhance their learning. For example, if they were being told they were presenting work, I would expect them to choose which presentation package would be the most appropriate, whether that be something within Movie Maker or iMovies, or whether that be a PowerPoint presentation. I believe it enhances their learning because they understand how ICT works and they understand how that package is used, so that they can then put that all together in an excellent piece of work. Something that's been very exciting for my class is links we have with other countries. Currently we are linking with a school in Doha where a member of staff has gone to work, and we Skype with them regularly. We are going to have weekly meetings where the children can just talk about differences with what they do. So we're looking at cultural differences, but also just things at home. The children love it because they're still seeing how Mrs Beach is, but in the same way they're getting to meet people who they wouldn't normally meet within our local area.
Our school is special for ICT because we have iPads which help us in music, science and maths, and it helps us with maths because it gives us quick fire questions that we can get quicker and quicker at. We also have netbooks which we can take home and play on and practice our maths and other educational things. I like our school because we have technology and we can use it in different ways. Like when we had a space day called BASA, we used the iPods to find a special moon rock that was in the science room.
With technology we can learn better at home because we can practice our maths, and with technology we can learn more for a better future so we can get a better job and earn our living. With technology, like computers and cameras, we can remember all the things that we do in school, and we can get a good job for when we're older.
I really like my netbook. It makes learning fun.
I've got a daughter in the school who has her own netbook which is provided by the school, and she takes it home and it enhances her learning lots. She does her own PowerPoint presentations for school for her homework. She uses it for the learning platform, which is easy to access at home. When my daughter brings her netbook home from school, we go through it and she shows me what she's been learning in school, which is really helpful for me because I never knew anything about PowerPoints, and she's been able to help me learn all about PowerPoints and different presentations, so I found that a real big bonus.
I've got a daughter in Year 3 and I've used the learning platform quite a lot. We've used it for maths homework. I've used it to look at photographs from the school birthday celebrations that she came home and told me all about. And I've also used it to look up information I've needed, like the term dates and when all the school holidays are. So I think it's really useful.
The school is constantly striving to be innovative and so provide a breadth of experience for all pupils. Moving with the ever-changing world of technology, teachers are ever fostering independence, creating opportunities for collaborative learning and preparing children for the world around them.
Of course, it doesn't stop here. We're currently exploring how motivating touchscreen technologies can be. Collaborative learning using ICT, children creating learning guides for their peers. The third millennium will take us to places we can't even imagine. As teachers, we have to be ready to take some risks and take advantage of the innovations which will make learning inspiring, challenging, demanding, satisfying, and above all, effective.